Welcome to the Mysterious Accent channel. Pat is 68 years old and she's in a relationship with Sam. He's only 28, so it's a 40 years age gap. They are one of the 8 couples from the UK version of 90 Day Fiancé, and this gotta be one of the biggest age gaps I've ever seen in my entire life. 40 years is an entire lifetime. He's from Pakistan and she's from England. Every time I see a relationship with a huge age gap like this one, I always think that the younger person has some ulterior motives. So, in this case, the ulterior motive is pretty obvious to me. Sam wants a way out of his country and he's probably using this lady here to get an UK citizenship. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't want to judge a book by its cover, even if it is a very old book. So let's watch this together and see if this lovely couple actually have something in common, and let's see if they're actually in love or not.
My name is Pat, I'm 68 years old and I live in sunny Southport. I live on my own, I've got my own independence. I used to work as a nurse, but now I'm enjoying my retirement.
So apparently she's a very good musician, as you can see here.
Oh, I've got to sit down now, I've run out of puff.
Yeah, not only she's a great musician, but her health gotta be great because a whole puff is actually very impressive. So let's hear another one of her music acts.
Olé! That'll do.
You know what? I think I have already changed my mind. After hearing the amazing music created by her, now I understand why Sam is in love with her. He loves her music. So yeah, I'm almost convinced now that he's in love with her for real and he just wanna go to the UK to hear this music in person. And she's already buying instruments for him as well. Look at this.
I thought for a laugh I'd get a didgeridoo. I've tried to learn, but really it's a man's instrument. So I'm hoping that when Sam comes, he'll learn to play it because he's got much more puff than I have. And I'm sure he'll be able to manage it, master it in a few weeks' time.
So you see, this is just a couple trying to create amazing music together.
I have a lovely boyfriend in Pakistan and he's called Sam. I've been talking to Sam for about 20 months, but we haven't met in person, not yet. I got this mug for Sam's mum. I've been welcomed into the family and she's my mum, though she's a little bit younger than me. So Sam is 28. So he's quite a bit younger than me.
Yeah, just a bit, just a little bit younger.
Sam's very good looking. He's got a lovely goatee, which I find very sexy. Sam is my toy boy. I am his MILF. I had to explain that to him, actually, what a MILF is. It's not very Christian, is it?
Okay, so she defines herself as a MILF, so let's search this on Google together and see what it is. Because if he said he doesn't know what a MILF is, so I'm gonna say that I don't know either. What is a MILF? MILF is an acronym that stands for Mom I'd Like to which is often said by teenager boys about their friends' attractive mothers. That's what she said. That's how she's describing herself. So according to the dictionary, this is a teenager slang. So she's using a teenager slang to describe herself. And this is something that I see very often. Usually when I see a very old woman like this dating a very young man, usually the woman has a very teenager mentality.
I still feel the same as I did when I was in my 20s, actually. Nowadays you can do what you want at any age. Anything goes.
So yeah, she still feels like she's 20, so honestly this explains a lot to me. It's like she wants to be young forever, so obviously she's gonna need a very young boyfriend by her side.
About 3 years ago I had this Facebook request from Sam and I noticed that he was a nurse and that he was a Christian as well, so I thought, yeah, we'll be friends. Then Sam just rang me out of the blue and we got on really well together and then that's how it all started.
This is kinda creepy, honestly. A random guy on the internet just adds her as a friend on Facebook and then he starts calling her. This is his stalker behavior, you know?
Hello, good evening. How are you?
Good evening, fine, thank you. You're looking very smart.
Thank you. You're looking very pretty in red. With that lipstick.
When Sam first told me about his feelings for me, I was quite flattered, obviously, but I wasn't quite sure whether it was sincere. But he's so lovely and he's so consistent and he's always there, very supportive. And there hasn't been a day when we haven't spoken to each other.
Okay, so she's not completely clueless about the situation. She is aware that he might not be honest about his feelings, but it looks like she enjoys the idea of having a young boyfriend. So let's hope that this guy is not gonna come to the UK, marry her, and then disappear.
Can I have a kiss, please?
Okay.
Thank you.
When I did kiss to you, had you feel it?
I can imagine what it's like for you to kiss me. I try to imagine it as best as I can.
When you did kiss to me, I can feel it.
Oh,
I just close my eyes and I can feel it. Don't imagine. It's not imagining. It's feeling.
Honestly, I don't know if this conversation is cute or if it's cringy. A 68-year-old woman asking for imaginary kisses. It's kinda weird, honestly. And the guy, what is he talking about? He can feel the virtual kisses? What? I think he was trying to sound romantic, but to me, he sounds desperate for a visa.
Sam's coming here through the NHS, so he'll be coming to work here as a nurse. We're working towards that, and then we can be together. You must get some sleep, dear. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
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 Bye-bye. Oh. I'm quite looking forward to being with Sam because we haven't held hands or kissed or hugged or anything. I do feel that I've met the man of my dreams. There's quite a few sparks flying between us, if you know what I mean.
I think it's kinda early for you to say this. After all, you haven't even met the guy yet. As a 68-year-old, you should know better. And by the way, she's willing to support him financially.
I have a dream to move on from Pakistan to UK. When I meet with Pat, she told me I will support you. So I think I will be enjoying there my life.
I've wanted to support Sam because I'm his girlfriend, so naturally I've been able to support him financially as well when he's needed it. To make it easier for him to get to work and to make sure he got to work on time, I treated him to a motorbike.
I guess no one was expecting this, right? She's giving money to the guy, what a surprise. She even gave a motorbike to the guy, can you believe in this? I'm gonna say it again, as a 68-year-old woman, she should know better. Older people are supposed to be very wise, but apparently she's an exception.
Sleeping arrangements are, we believe in no sex before marriage. And so that's quite important because we're both Christians. Sam has asked me to marry him, and yes, I would like to marry him, and all being well, we will get married.
I'm pretty sure he's very excited to marry you, but I'm certain he's not marrying you for the sex.
Our physical attraction is quite strong, I think. We're both attracted to each other, and it'd be very hard for us to stick to our guns. So we'll probably get engaged and married sooner rather than later.
Yeah, she's completely clueless. Honestly, I feel sorry for her.
I have been married twice before, and I've got 2 sons from my first marriage. I don't think they're really happy because they can't understand why a young man would be interested in a woman my age. But age is just a number, I think. When you find somebody that's really special, well, you've got to go for it.
You know, you should listen to your sons because they actually love you for real. But this guy probably loves you for your money and for your UK citizenship. And I'm not the only one who thinks like this. Her friend is also very concerned about this as well.
40 years? Blimey, that is a big difference.
Yeah.
I must admit, I'm a bit shocked. I wasn't expecting that today. How old is he?
28.
28? I feel a bit, he's younger than your sons.
Okay, that's a very weird information. The guy is younger than her sons. Yeah, God bless her friend. Because without her, I don't think Pat would have revealed this information for us, because it's a very weird information.
Just a tad.
Doesn't sound like one of these scammers.
No, he's not. He really does care for me, and he's always there. He's always saying good morning, and every day we communicate. I can't imagine any problems because what you see is what you get.
Okay, let me get this straight. She thinks he's not a scammer because he says good morning to her every day? Okay, now I'm convinced the guy is in it for the love.
People might be concerned because in my previous relationships I did miss some red flags, but there haven't been any red flags with Sam.
Damn, this just keeps getting better and better. She really is completely clueless. And since Pat does not want to wake up to reality, in the preview of the next episode, her friend is gonna confront the guy for her.
Sam, can I trust you? You really love Pat and want to have a proper relationship with her?
I won't feel happy until I've actually seen him. person to person.
My name is Mysterious Accent, and if you wanna see the end of the story or if you like my content, consider subscribing to my channel, because I'm gonna cover the full story and I upload videos like this almost every day. Also, check out my playlist to see the other videos that I made about the UK version of 90 Day Fiancé. That's it for today, see you in the next video.